Semantics. Semantics is the study of word and sentence meanings. Semantics have two types of meanings. First, literal meanings. The literal meanings is based on actual words, or the real meanings. They don't use figurative or symbolic language. When the speaker speaks literally, he or she does not have hidden meanings in his or her word. 2. Non-literal meaning. Non-literal meanings occurs when the speaker's meaning differs from what the real meaning of the word sentence is. When the speaker speaks something like in sentence or utterance which imply different meanings from its real meanings, or we can say they have hidden meanings and they are non-literal meanings. Formal semantics. Formal semantics used techniques from math, philosophy, and reality, truth, and possibility. Has your teacher ever asked uh, ever asked you to use and and if then questions? It breaks apart lines of informations to detect the underlying meaning or consequence of events. Uh, Denotative. Denotative meanings is the conceptual meanings was the same as what scholar call denotative or designative or cognitive or descriptive meaning. And these meanings was assumed to be central factor in linguistic communications. Was integral to the essential functioning of a language, while other types of meanings are not which consider conceptual meaning as primary because it was comparable in organizations and structure to the synthetic and phonological levels of language. Connotation refers to the wide range of positive and negative associations that are emotionally or socially connected with words. Connotation represent the various social hints, cultural implications, or emotional meaning associated with a sign. Uh, the semant the semantics the semantics content of an expression it's a sense, not what it refers to, but how it refers is a kind of prompt of imagine something or to compose thought in a particular way. Sense are experienced subjective, that is, they are experiences communicable knowledge, especially uh, eh, knowledge basically the sense of the word what an ordinary speaker would expect any other ordinary speaker to expects it to mean. Kinds of signs, icon, index, symbols. Sign of sign in general consistent of two parts, meaningful form the signifiers and its associated associated interpretations. The significant the philosopher Charles Sanders Peirce famously distinguished three basic kinds of science on based on the different way significant signifier can relate to a significant in a index. The two are somehow physically or causally connected so that so that the presence of the signifiers effectively points to or indicates it reference and symbols the relations. It is a matter of conventions and thus depends on interpretative habits or those who use the symbols. Lexical relations. Lexical relation is the approach used in the semantic descriptions of a language by characterizing the meaning of each word, not in terms of its component features, but in terms of its relationship to other words. Lexical relations have many examples. They are synonym, antonym, and hyponym. Uh, parag- pra- pragmatics is the study of speakers, meanings not focusing uh, on the phonetic or grammatical form of utterance, but instead on what the speakers in intentions and beliefs are. In pragmatics, have four types of context can be different. Physical context, epistemic context, linguistic context. A linguistic context refers to what has been said already in utterance. For social context, situational preposition is the describes the reason why something is occurring and the behavior and actions associated with the situations. The philosopher Paul Eris proposed four conversational maxims that arise from the pragmatics of natural language. First, the quantity maxims is speakers must be informative. There is provide just enough informations. To the quality maxims is the speaker must only assert truthfully and well supported information. 3. The relevance maxims is the speaker must be relevant. 4. The manner maxims is the speaker must be brief, clear, non-ambiguous, and orderly. Speech act. A sentence is uttered by a speaker, and when the speaker utters it, he or she performs an act. Austin proposed three levels of speech acts: locutionary, locutionary act, illocutionary act, Perlocutionary act. Preposition is the prepositions which comes embedded in the use of constructions and so get expressed without being asserted. Example: Dika is crying again. Dika has cried before. It is Andre who stole the blueberry. It's mean somebody stole a blueberry. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.